It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who's facing sufferation. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who's facing sufferation. Young Police Channel from Jamaica, big up Rastafari. Everton Blender said that.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To all our viewers and subscribers. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support pro-choice rights because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because pro-choice strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let's repeat myself. We are the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We do not want the criminal supporters on their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video.
Yes, we want to thank our, members of the Patreon squad. Stick around with us at the Jamaica Young Police Channel to make sure that whatever we are doing, it's successful. And they have been with us for all this time, from before we transition to the Patreon squad, where we have various tier. We have 2 tier, and free. You're a big informer. Yeah, so that's the golden, not the golden, that will be like that's a goal, but we haven't started the platinum ones yet. But as time goes by, I don't think we'll be even going any further. So as we have stated before, and we'll continue to say always whenever we start a video, so just look at your LCD. And your LCD, that's if you have a phone, you look at the phone screen and you will see where we're going. Sometimes, but most of the times, that's where we show you. Sometimes we do a video like based on popular requests from members of the Patreon squad. They would we'd have conversation with the ones who are really in tune and love Jamaica and they want back Jamaica, so they would make certain suggestions. So some callers, as we said before, even charity operates on some form of, but that's why it's called charity. So nothing in this world, although it's charity and it's free, yes, but charity still have a budget and them have contributors. But Jamaican people, some of them are really, most of them are them really like star plan, what you call it, socialists, and you understand what I'm saying? I just saw it go. So I wanted to look right now at your LCD, and you see a man by the name of Kenley Stephenson. Yeah, man, he's the founder and godfather of lot of scamming in Jamaica, and almost became a PMP criminal organization member of parliament. Yes, man, this man almost. So what you're seeing happen over the weekend, the reason why you won't see some of your favorite YouTuber, bloggers came out, they would do a statistical video and talk about Vibes Cartel, but guess what? They are not patriots, they are hustlers, as we tell you before, they are hustlers, they are not patriots. So they are not doing anything to ruffle any feathers. As we tell you before, that Vibes Cartel and all these people who are firing guns and kill, they are not the problem. The problems are the 63 people in Parliament. We say that all along. So that's why we know that our movement, it will take time, and before it's not a hurry come up thing. You understand? So And the people them from the other Caribbean islands who have contacted us and, you know, showing their support for what we are doing. We appreciate it, you know. Yeah, I understand. At least people are listening. But as we said, just to make sure you tell the government that all of these artists who are doing songs that, you know, glorifying criminals and murderers and killers and all these things, ban them from your country, let them music play on YouTube and make sure that they don't get any revenue from doing stage show or concerts in your country. Yeah, so moving on, as we're telling you about this man, it's a video that we have. I want to tell you that, you know, all of these things, that we have so many things in our vault.
We no pray, we no see no one where we pray.
A platform dedicated to cutting through the fog of misinformation and propaganda. So I am Detective Christopher Porter, a seasoned officer of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, here to deliver nothing but the truth, backed by facts. This channel isn't a space for government-controlled narratives or for those who seek to distort reality from their own agendas. You won't see us in beds with dons or killers or rapists. You won't hear that. We won't play no rapists. Yes, no men that hold on to the children and get them pregnant. We won't play their thing here. Or men who kill other people. We don't align ourselves with dons and killers. No, we don't do that. So this is the Jamaica Young Police channel. Yeah, so we don't do things because we want views. We will never lower our standards. As we say, we know if we to scam the people, but we'd never do that because we are above the rest. We stand out. We're totally different. We are not here to hustle. We are here to change minds. We want back our country. We are from the belly of the beast. We are criminality born, where it was hatched, born and become this monster. So the others, they are not from the belly of the beast. They are just hustlers. So they would do anything. They will even go in bed with criminals just to get views. Not we. We are not into that. Because from here, once a criminal, always a criminal. We don't know no honest criminals. But as some people has complained to us, remember, you know, it's not every police or every detective or police, you know. Some of them are corrupt and corrupt bunkers, criminal-minded. Can't think they don't have critical thinking skills. So you have to understand that. You know, I mean, because somebody can't read and write, mean that them smart. I know local corals, no, local dirty bongo can call we that we are them boy. No, can't do that. Because we are Kingstonian, born and raised in the ghetto and them things. So, and a guy can, you know, control it. When a friend criminals or rape or men who hold down 12-year-old children and take it from them. You understand? So instead, it is a platform for real education about the harsh realities that we face daily in the fight against crime. This is not a place for those who support criminals or their enablers. Here, we firmly believe in one principle: criminals should live in fear of losing their lives and not the law-abiding citizens. So, we are telling about this man, Kenley Stephenson. You know, the fall of Kenley Stephenson, was it really untimely? So when that came for Kenley Stephenson, a well-known figure in the PNP National Party, a criminal organization and the Montego Bay subculture, it had all the markings of a deliberate his assassination on a Sunday evening was carried out with precision, suggesting that it wasn't just an accident of timing. While some may think his demise came too soon, others might have been inevitable given the life he led. A brush with death in 2009 foreshadowed his violent end. In 2009, the Rear Admiral, Bebe, narrowly escaped death after being shot and robbed, but he survived to tell the tale. So on this Sunday, however, luck was not on his side. Standing at his gate with two men, a lone gunman approached, fired the fatal shots, then walked away untouched. The two men with Bebe were left unarmed, and nothing was taken from the scene. Clear indicators of a targeted killing. Unlike his near-fatal encounter in 2009, this time it wasn't about robbery, it was an execution. So the PNP criminal organization endorsement of Bebe, lauding or simple stating the facts. The PNP own DK Duncan hailed Bebe for his contribution to the party on the West Central St. James constituency. Was this praise or simply an acknowledgement of his role in the operations? Criminality 101. After all, Bebe was not just any supporter. He was entrenched in the party youth organization and a well-known activist. Not only that he was an activist, but he was a big rear admiral. A tepid response to a violent death. The PNP officials' statement and Bebe's death echo a generic sentiment we have grown accustomed to hearing from the Ministry of National Security. This killing confirms that while strides are being made in the fight against violent crimes, there is still a long way to go. But the response feels muted, also detached. Why didn't the PNP come out with a stronger condemnation of Bebe's assassination, especially given his statute within the PNP criminal organization party? Bebe dubious past. Was he really a man of integrity? Michael Troop, a PNP criminal organization counselor and a long-time associate of Bebe, described the mood in Granville as somber, with everyone mourning the loss of a man he called popular. But popularity doesn't erase the question about his character. As someone who ascended to vice presidency of the PNP West Central St. James constituency, you would expect Bebe to have passed some sort of integrity test, especially given the PNP's promise ahead of the 2011 election. Yet, despite the assurance that the PNP would maintain rigorous standards, Bebe was implicated in illegal activities, specifically the notorious lottery scam. A statement left unchallenged by the PNP criminal organization in 2012, Superintendent Leon Clooney,
We no afraid, we no see no one where we
Bebe
afraid.
as one of the founder of the illegal lottery scam. Clooney, a senior police officer, stated Bebe has been living in a luxurious lifestyle without having any formal employment. This statement went unchallenged by the PNP criminal organization hierarchy, which raises serious questions. If Bebe was truly innocent of these accusations, why didn't anyone within the PNP criminal organization party stand up to defend him? Instead, the PNP criminal organization silence spoke volumes. From PNP enthusiast to PNP leader, a steep climb indeed. Bebe's journey from enthusiastic party supporter to a high-ranking member of the PNP criminal organization West Central St. James constituency is remarkable. But how did he ascend so quickly? Given the accusation from law enforcement and rumors surrounding his involvement in illegal activities, it seemed the PNP either turn a blind eye or deem his contributions more important than his questionable ethics. So, as we talk about that now, so you have a look at a guy by the name of L.A. Lewis, same as 7-star general. Although he might feel same dumb or my idiot, don't really buy that. L.A. Lewis is, most of you don't know, L.A. Lewis is a known coke dealer. If you remember the time and time, being him and L.A. Lewis have a fight on Washington Boulevard, it was all about coke money. And I said that without any apology. I am talking from intelligence. L.A. Lewis involved in drugs long time, coke. Okay? So, that's why he was able to give the PNP criminal organization $2.1 million. Why FID not involved? At this money to show how him come by the money. So why hasn't the PMP, criminal organization, distanced itself from Bebe? As a party of Norman Manley, a man known for his impeccable character, the PMP criminal organization hierarchy should have been quick to distance itself from someone implicated in such serious crimes. If the party was truly committed to its promises of integrity and transparency, it would have flagged Bebe's involvement in its organization the moment accusation of his criminal activities surfaced. Instead, they remain silent, seemingly embracing a man whom law enforcement regarded as a criminal mastermind. I will tell you before, so when we have been telling people from ever since, from the beginning of it, that the PMP is a criminal organization, we weren't just saying it because we hate the PMP. We hate criminality, and we born and raised in a belly of beast. Our yard was big yard in a Georgetown, so we're not even going any further. So the PMP history of double standard, the PMP criminal organization in consistency on issues of morality and criminality isn't new. Heather Robinson famously left politics after refusing to associate with a known murderer and Jamaica's most wanted man, Donna Van Bulby Bennett. Yes, a murderer in her constituency. Yet, when she reported him to Parliament and to the Prime Minister, P.J. Patterson, the worst criminal organization Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica, he chooses the murderer over the Member of Parliament, Heather Robinson. And for that, she demits office. Now that seat is controlled by the Jamaica Labour Party. So, to those of you who hated yours truly, just look in the mirror and you will see that everything that the PMP has been doing is criminality. But because most of you people are ideologues, low IQ, lacking critical thinking, even police officers. We even see police officer that they had arrested, all kind of thing, did them all kind of thing, and they're still out there spreading lies on the PMP criminal organization. Went as far as to use even a rapist, a man who hold on a 12-year-old child and take it and get the child pregnant. And is a Dan. You know what Dan is? Kill people. That's the reason why he could hold a 12-year-old child and take it from her. And police, you have police who associate with that man now. And promoting the man's lies and propaganda on YouTube. That's all to show you when people are part of the PMP criminal, them lose all even their moral compass. Well, if somebody never have none before, what do you expect? Criminals will always be criminals. And when a man is defending party and him not defend Jamaica, those are the things that will happen. So you have to just be careful. You understand? We appreciate those of you who are the Jamaica Young Police Channel who have been real detectives out there to keep us informed and abreast of what's going on the internet. Yes. So yes, when the PMP, when Heather Robinson took that stand, not one PMP criminal organization member of Parliament publicly supported her decision, not one. The same pattern holds today. Which PMP criminal organization member of Parliament will come forward to address the damning words spoken by Leon Clooney? Although it was spoken over 12 years ago, they will. Who will condemn the life of a man whose name is tied to the birth of a criminal enterprise that continues to wreak havoc on Jamaica? You know how many Jamaicans them kill. But guess what? This is what the PMP criminal organization is all about. Death and destruction. Anything with them touch like a ball, just kill it. So the godfather of lactress scams, Bebe, tax, legacy, Kenley Stevens has been credited with being Jamaica's first latches scammer. According to a report from CNN, Bebe not only pioneered the scam, but trained and mentored others in Granville area of Montego Bay. He was a figurehead in a criminal organization that brought violence and suffering to countless victims.
We no
Yet
afraid,
within his own
we no see no
community,
one where we
he was
afraid.
revered as a leader, celebrated, put on a pedestal, both politically and socially. Even after his death, his legacy as a godfather of lottery scam continued to stain the reputation of the PNP criminal organization, in which you know that they have no shame. So just look what happened last week at the national arena, the parade of criminals, murderers, deportees, convicted drug dealers, scammers, rear admirals and gangsters, members of the Klansman gang, and I could go on and on. Politicians, police and pastor entangled in the lottery scam. The lottery scam didn't just pull in the street level criminals. It involved police officers, politicians and even pastors. There were rumors of police officers serving as bodyguards for scammers, and a fake cop was even planted in the Montego Bay police station to gather intelligence. A fake cop. That to show you how the PNP criminal organization, the police wasn't even that part of the PNP criminal organization. Like, most of the police them are thief and criminal minded. I work with them, yes. Most of the police them who are PNP criminal organization supporters and activists, most of them can't think criminals them. I just one thing them say and I orange. Yes. And when people tell about orange and red back in 1980, lie them I tell. There was no orange, it's just red and green. So you understand. So entire year rapists I tell lie and police accuse them to promote them. Man, it is sad. So meanwhile, religious leaders were found with lottery, scamming, paraphernalia. Bebe's involvement at the intersection of crime and politics wasn't an anomaly. It was a symptom of a much larger issue. The PNP is a criminal organization. So a muted funeral for a man with deep ties to criminality. Bebe's funeral was notable not only for the lack of prominent PNP figures, but also for outpouring of support from those in his community. Hundreds attend the service, but the absence of key political leaders raised eyebrows. From a man who supposedly contributed so much to the PNP criminal organization, why were the party leaders absent? Could it be that they didn't want to be publicly associated with someone so deeply entrenched in criminal activity? No, this is something that them celebrate. Kenley Stephenson was no ordinary PNP criminal organization activist. He was a man with deep connection to both politics and crime, and his violent death has left many questions unanswered. The PNP reluctance to address his criminal ties both during his life and after his death suggests a deeper issue within the party. If the PNP is truly committed to fighting crime and maintaining integrity, it needs to start acknowledging that the rot within its own ranks. But guess what? You think that they're going to get rid of it? No? That's a PNP modus operandi, criminality. So, as we continue the journey, yeah, man, we keep you abreast, about this man, and tell you. So when the cold, non-discriminating hand of death reach out for Kenley Stephenson, that Sunday evening is untimely passing at all the elements of it. But it may not have been untimely as some would like to think it was. The PNP criminal organization, activists and subculture bon vivant were shot and wounded. So in November 2009, he lived to tell a tale of his lucky escape. On his final date with life, the Sunday evening, he was at his gate with two men when a lone man approached him and shot him, then made exit on foot. So why would someone want to harm someone who lauded by PNP criminal organization MP DK Duncan as having made a significant contribution to the PNP through the youth organization? So you have people like Michael True, Council of Granville, all of these people lauded him, revere and celebrate him. At the time, the PNP but the party in power and more. So as the party of now a man who was said to be of impeccable character. You have to understand, say, the PNP, they don't have no respect for law and order. These are people who thrive on criminality, and they are promoters of criminality. So if you have any friend and you know, say, well, I tell you, very rare people who support the PNP criminal organization have any decency about them. These are people who lack morality, decency, ethics, and the respect for law and order. These are people who are hell-bent on doing anything for their party. They can't think. Yeah, man, these are people that lack critical thinking skills. Most of them, when I say some, most, because them are just organic robots. You will see, I'll even police, even when you tell them things and try to educate them. No, them same ones, I tell you, they are the same ones who yes, you know, they are the same ones who you would think that these people have some form of decency, but they don't. All they see is party. I am a PNP, and the PNP is the best thing that happened to Jamaica, in which is the worst thing. If you are from a PNP community, as yours truly, just count how many of your friends, same age as you are, that are alive. How many? And then you look and see their cause of death. It's because of the culture of criminality that they imparted to you. So the PNP criminal organization has systematically played a significant role in promoting criminality within Jamaica for decades, through a sustained pattern of turning a blind eye to criminal acts, shielding wrongdoers, and even elevating criminals as role models. The PNP criminal organization has desensitized, socialized, and culturalized the Jamaican population into normalizing and accepting crime as a part of daily life. This calculated erosion of societal values has led to a moral decay that now grips the nation. But this is
we
the
no
first
afraid,
time for
we
us
no see no one
as
where
a
we
people to
afraid.
reclaim Jamaica since 1980 from the grips of these wicked, violent, and unconscionable politicians. These immoral, dishonest, and untruthful leaders with their diseased minds have shown time and time again that their interests lie in perpetuating lawlessness for their own gain. Their actions and policies have directly contributed to the destruction of our society, preying on the vulnerable of low IQ individuals who they exploit and manipulate. Now is the moment for Jamaica to rise up and reject the political forces that have been hell-bent on destroying this small but resilient island. We must take a stand against the deceit and corruption that have infected our leadership and reclaim our country for the sake of future generations. The time has come for a break the cycle of crime, criminality, and political corruption, and work towards a Jamaica that upholds integrity, truth, and justice. I hope you enjoy listening to us. I'm telling you about the author, him and the author and the godfather of lot of scamming in Jamaica, Kenley Stephenson, the man who almost became a member of parliament for the PNP criminal organization. So what you have seen happen last week at the National Arena in Jamaica is nothing new. This is the PNP 101 modus operandi. Criminality at its best. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.